Good afternoon, everyone, and happy Sabbath. Today's children's story is about koala bears. Did you know that koala bears eat leaves and nothing but leaves? And even then, it's only the leaves of a few species of the eucalyptus tree. The primary ingredient of eucalyptus leaves is a very bitter oil, but the bears like it so much that they will eat at least an average of 2.5 pounds daily. Now, back in my grandfather's day, eucalyptus oil was sometimes rubbed on the chest of a person suffering from a cold. And when used that way, the oil fills the air with its pungent odor. And in strong doses, it can actually burn the eyes and make the nose itch. A little tiny bit of eucalyptus oil is now mixed with a lot of sugar and other flavors, and it becomes the basis for most of your cough drops. Consequently, it is no surprise that there isn't an insect in the world that will bother a koala. Think about it. Fleas, mosquitoes, ticks, they will ignore the koala bears. So it just gets to live peacefully in the eucalyptus trees, munching on the medicine leaves. Eucalyptus leaves have many ingredients besides oil, however, and different species have different chemicals that have an interesting effect on koala bears that prefer them. In the warm climate of northern Australia, koalas eat only leaves that contain phenol, a substance that works in the body to lower blood pressure and body heat. While in the south, where the climate is cooler, the animals eat leaves containing philandrine, big words, I trip over them, which increases body temperature. For the koala, the eucalyptus is, in a sense, the tree of life. Though, of course, it doesn't keep the animal living forever like the tree of life from the Garden of Eden would. But even then, with its medicinal qualities, the eucalyptus tree cannot give the everlasting life to the koalas. But in Genesis 3:22, we learn that man can live forever by eating of the tree of life. And in Revelation 2:7, Jesus has promised he will give us to eat of the tree of life. Those leaves must be delicious, and I can't wait to try them. And our verse today comes from Revelation 22, verse 2, and it says, "In the middle of its street on either side of the river was a tree of life, which bore 12 fruits, each tree yielding its fruit every month, the leaves of the trees for the healing of all nations." Y'all have a blessed Sabbath.